الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. First of all, let us praise and thank the person of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us grace and guidance so that we are still given health. Previously, I was introduced myself. So, my name is Nala Rahmawati, a student of the Islamic Religious Education Study Program, Sultan Haji Muhammad Idris State Islamic University, Samarinda. On this auspicious occasion, allow me to give a few words about mental health. So, the mental health is a word that often hurts in our ears. But do you understand? Do you understand what is mental health? Indonesian people do not fully understand how important mental health is compared to physical health. As with physical health, which must be treated immediately, mental health must also be treated immediately if a disturbance occurs. According to the data from the Ministry of Health, good mental health is a condition in which a person's mind feels safe and peacefully so that they can carry out their activities properly. Vice versa, when a person's mental health is disturbed, that person will experience anxiety. They will also have difficulty controlling their emotion, so that people with mental disorder often commit crimes. Zakia Darajat, an academic, once defines deep health, namely the realization of harmony between the function of the soul and having the ability to deal with problems that occur and to feel positively their happiness and abilities. Professor Samsu Yusuf of Education and Guidance Psychology argues that mental health is a condition that allows for optimal physical, intellectual, and emotional development in a person, and that development is a harmony with others. If mental is defined as a soul, then mental health is an important thing to pay attention to, is important as physical health. As with physical health, which must be treated immediately, mental health must also be treated immediately if a disturbance occurs, to aim to prevent people with mental disorders from committing crimes or things that we don't want. People with long-standing mental disorders can cause stress and even depression. Here are some factors that can cause disruptions of mental health in adolescents. 1 is traumatic experience. Children who have experienced traumatic experience, such as the experiencing natural disasters, bullying, of physical violence to sexual violence can experience mental disorder. 2. Development process, hormonal change and brain development as teenager growth can also cause mental disorders. When all nervous systems do not develop optimally, this condition can cause a person to experience change in mindset, mood, and behaviors. 3. Environment as conditions are one of the things that can affect the mental health of adolescents. The emergence of pressure from the environment can also be cause of mental disorders in adolescents. The pressure to excel in school or in social situation is a teenagers that often experience mental health problems. 4 is genetic factor. Mental health disorder can also occur in adolescents due to genetic factor. When adolescents have a family history of mental health disorders, it's like that adolescents will experience the same things. Every mental health disorder generally develops different characteristics or symptoms. However, according to the Mayo Clinics, there are general characteristic of someone with mental health disorder as follows. 1 is feeling sad, confusing and reduced ability to concentrate, fear. 2. Excessive worry. 3. Or extreme feelings of guilt, extreme mood swings, withdrawings from friends. And 4. Social activity such as fatigue. 5. Low energy. 6. Or trouble sleeping. 7. Paranoia. 8. Inability. And 9. Difficulty understanding and relating to situation people. 10. Problem with alcohol. And 11. Experiencing major change in eating habits, change in drive. 12. Exercising change or violence. 13. Thinking of suicide, experiencing physical problems such as stomach pain, back pain, headache, or other explained pain. Around 2.50 million youths throughout Indonesia are included in the group of people with mental disorders. Anxiety disorders is the most common mental disorders among adolescents aged up to 10 up to 17. In Indonesia, about 3.7%. This was followed by major depressive disorder, 1.0 conduct disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, each of which affect 0.5% of the population. In the following, I will also convey several ways to can be done to prevent mental health disorder. 1 is drawing closer to Allah is the key to how you can maintain calm. 2. Assume that the anxiety that is in you is abnormal. 3. Tell people you trust about the complaints you are experiencing. 4. Look for activities that can distract you from feeling alone. 5. Don't forget to always respect yourself. Always be grateful for what God has given for you. And 6. Don't forget to rest. Let's take care of our health, both physically and mental healthy. Maybe that's I can say. Hopefully it can be useful and can also add insight and knowledge to all of us. If there are more or less, I apologize. The final word, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.